Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, what does it mean when they say, what's the tea? Let's get the tea, the daily tea. I started noticing it like on YouTube and it was like, I've just done a reading, I just uploaded it and I'm not premiering it, okay, because I'm recording now. And the cup that I've got is under the tea. And we're talking about, like, well, that video talks about testing the water. We've got mermaids and seahorses on here with the Ariel, and it says under the tea. So, what's the tea? Well, we're going to have a look into this energy, okay? We're going to find out what the tea is, the daily tea. It's hilarious. I drink coffee, I don't even drink tea. But it was like, I didn't want a large cup again. And I chose this cup, and it was like, oh, that's cool. So, what's the tea? We're going to use this little selection, the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Channel of Love cards, and then these little random cards. These little random cards, you know, they kind of really tell us what they get like a bit up close because of the words I've kind of chosen to write down. I was being quite easy. I could add loads to these that could like spill the tea, make you choke on your tea. Is that what we're going to do? Let's look at the bottom of these. I know this is the King of Cups because I've already spied him. Spill the tea. I don't even listen. We're going with it, okay? Oh, fucking spill the tea. It's like, what's all this about the tea? Why is everyone talking about tea? And I've got my cup of tea. It's like, oh, I've got my cup of coffee. Oh, coffee. It took me to like John Coffey from the Green Mile. He's walking the mile. Okay. Listen, what's the bottom of the Channel of Love? Let's have a look together. Sex on legs. Shit. Let's have a look. Come on. It's like spill the beans. Random. Jasper's behind me, like right tucked up. I don't think he's actually sleeping. The divine masculine's in love, and he feels like running around like sex on legs. Okay, so he's horny. I'm horny, horny tonight. All night long, I'm horny all night long. Picking up on the energy of that. I wasn't sure whether you were doing that for real. That's what I picked up on, that you were horny all night long. Relocation's on the mind. Okay, tell us some more about this then. Relocation, we're gonna, come on, spill the tea. What's going on? We're gonna get some more cards, but come on, we've got relocation. We're gonna talk about relocation. A book to look in the book. I've got no books. What book? I've got no books. Not that I can see. There's no books to hand. Okay, I'll pay attention. Look in the book about relocation and marriage. Where would you like to book to get married? And it's like, think about where you want to get married, but would you like to relocate there? Okay, so that's that story. Or that's the question. What's the bottom? That story. We haven't finished with it. Look how grey it's gone. The thing is, the sun's come out. I was thinking I might have to go and put a t-shirt on because it's like come over a bit warm all of a sudden. Greed. Okay, don't hold back now. It's like, come on. Where would you really, it come up in today's reading, if money didn't exist, where would you choose to live, reside, spend your time? I mean, we're talking like, be greedy with these wishes, okay? Seriously, where would you ultimately like to get married? The Dolomites, I believe, it's on a gold board. It just looks beautiful, Italy. It just looks beautiful, like little chapels down like in the valleys. I don't know, it'd just be quite a scene. So, I've got goosebumps. But would I like to live in Italy? Well, I've travelled half of Italy. Something very nice about Italy. I'm open to anything, really. Okay? Look, that's how you go with it, yeah? That's how you answer these questions. It's just like, well, it gets you thinking, doesn't it? Would you like to relocate to Italy? Well, I'm not sure. I mean, you'd have to look into it a bit more. That might not be just because, like, I mean, would you have to go and visit first? You can't just say, I want to get married in the Dolomites. I mean, I've done that before. Thought that I wanted to relocate somewhere, started to, like, work there and feel the area, and it's like, no fucking way am I kind of. So it's like, interesting. Let's see what the Channel of Love cards want to say. Mr. Fix-It. So, whatever you desire, my darling. That's what he says. So do think. Have a think. Mr. Dependable. Happily ever after and sex on legs. So somewhere nice and quiet would be good. So I feel like it's somewhere remote. It's not really like, I don't feel it's really public. Like a massive event. It's going to be very intimate and personal. Okay, let's have a look at the tarot cards then. I was looking at that greed and I felt like he was hungry. I feel hungry. So he's hungry to know, what is it that you really desire? This is like kind of wanting to know the difference with like kind of your vision. What are your dreams? I definitely feel the divine feminine, you know, stretches and them dreams grow. And I feel they also change and develop. So what maybe you desired a few years ago, it's like you're not really focused on that anymore. And if your divine masculine kind of picked up on that desire and is not aware that maybe you've changed your point of focus, then it's like he wants to know. Very much he wants to come up with the goods. Okay, so I'm scratching my head here. That's what he's doing. But wanting to make all your wishes come true. This is a man that feels very lucky. He's a provider. He's like, your wish is my command. Ask and you shall receive. It's like the divine feminine is so used to kind of asking and receiving through the divine. What happens when you ask and like another person actually delivers your desire? How awesome. How awesome is that to actually receive, but how awesome is that to give someone their desire? To be able to provide that? Okay. 9 to the 10 of cups. Good goosebumps. Happily ever after. There's your 10 of cups. And it's like the divine masculine's like, I desire that as well. We have the same dream. We dream the same dream. We want the same thing. Oh. You want to know my other location. My other location is Scotland. That's what it kind of takes. And I'm interested in the Roslin Chapel where the Holy Grail. It's just taking me to these cups. I see it on the cards. I think it's the Archangel Power Tarot. And on the Lovers, it's where they're getting married. That card come up. That card came up yesterday. Lovers come up today as well. Do we need to look in the book? Scotland. Okay, we'll look in the book. Yes, but I've not been to Scotland. I need to go and explore to be sure. You need to go and explore to be sure. Scotland's going to be easier than the Dolomites for me. Okay. Now, whereabouts was it? I believe it's a fairy tarot. I don't think it was you, Archangel Power. I could be wrong. Shall we check you first? I only need to look at the book. Yes, thank you. I remembered. Yes. I actually feel that me and Sherry... I've discussed it with Sherry. Okay. Sherry, I'm letting out our secrets. It's just too funny. Oh, okay. We're going to premiere this one. This is awesome. What am I looking for? The Lovers. Got to look in the book. 6. It's not this one. So it is the... I'm not going to tell you what it says. I've got lovers looking at me everywhere. You want to know what that says? Okay, I'll read from the book. All right, I'll read it. There might be a clue in there. This card encourages you to follow your heart. Deep felt emotions are likely to be experienced as a key relationship enters your life. This could be a romantic partnership that leads to marriage, or someone you feel a very close but platonic connection with. Either way, this is an individual you can trust completely, and the relationship is likely to be life-changing in a very positive way. Archangel Raphael can help you manifest a soulmate relationship or deep friendship that you desire. This card can also indicate an extremely important choice that needs to be made. This decision could be made from the heart, with absolute devotion to the outcome and without reservation. If there is any question in your mind as to how to proceed, then you must take time to weigh the matter and choose carefully. I agree. So Archangel Raphael's on the scene. Okay, you need to take time. That's awesome. We kind of knew that. You just don't jump into this. You've got to be sure. It's in this one. We're not keeping these cards out. We've got a bit nervous because we chatter into ourselves now. That's what happens when you fuck about with the cards. And you say you want to let's get under the tea. Should we get under your skin? Under your skin. Under your skin. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from the sin. Okay. I won't give you eye contact. The Lovers. You are deserving of magical and long-lasting love. The fairies champion romance and deeply felt friendships for everyone. This card indicates that you are about to enter into a significant relationship in your life. If you are already in one, this card signals that positive changes are possible at this time and should be pursued. Got to stop fidgeting under the table. What's going on under the table? A lot of fidgeting. The kind of romance... I didn't check on Jasper and see whether or not he's listening. Yeah, he's not asleep. He's got his paws hanging like this and he's just like, listen, he's not facing me. All right back there, Jas? Hey. I will not give you eye contact. The kind of romance that comes with this card is powerful and often has a past life connection. This card can also refer to the need to make an important decision. Whether related to relationship issues or not, it's sure to have a great emotional impact. This isn't an intellectual choice, but rather one made from the heart. And while you may not know what to do, you'll absolutely feel the right actions to take. So let's find out about this chapel that I'm intrigued by. And I've Googled it and I've sent it to Sherry a while back. And I said, do you think we're going to be marrying here in this chapel? That's where we'll get married to our divine masculines. And do you think we might live in Scotland? So I've said that. Okay. This card can also... Oh, no, we've already read that part. Following the ley lines of the Holy Grail from Glastonbury, our lovers are betrothed in Roslin Chapel in Scotland, which is filled with carvings of symbols related to the Grail mysteries. The chapel's stained glass windows feature an image of St. Francis of Assisi, A-S-S-I, lots of si's in there, indicating pure, spiritual-based love in this relationship, along with an image of a military pilot symbolising devotion, courage, and commitment to the marriage. So the additional meanings of this card: engagement or marriage, true love, opposites attracting, seeking emotional support from others, and excellent health. Or it's like, excellent choice. Thank you. Thank you. It was inspired by the fairies. Should we get another one? So is this kind of where you want to marry, where you want to... Are you kind of getting this, guys? Relocation, look into a book. It's marriage is on the table. Mr. Fix-It, the King of Swords, so he wants to know. He's in his head a bit. Mr. Dependable, sex on legs. Okay, he needs to balance this out. So he doesn't want to get it wrong. He doesn't want to feel silly. So it looks like he's actually at this point where he can balance things out now. How he can provide this? Well, there must have been a delivery of prosperity, abundance for him, but he knows how to use it, and it's for this commitment, greed. So for some reason, he's got the means. Okay, we're going to get a. Where did you go? I saw you, Lover's Oracle. Oh, come on. Seriously, cards just go missing. Did I not bring them out? How can you just disappear? Oh, don't be silly now, because she was just staring. I said I could see the lovers. This is what happens. They kind of just do a disappearing act. It's like, but I saw you. We'll go to the romance angels. And then we'll move on from the story, yeah? Okay. You don't want the Lover's Oracle out? I've got these ones. But they're not the ones that I saw. I saw the little ones. Where are they? This is what happens, guys. Things go missing. I don't need to tell you about it. You're aware. Like, things seriously just... What I found is, as soon as you acknowledge it, it does one. So I had a fly. And I was speaking to Megan about this. So last night, Megan went out and she said, Mum, I don't know what's going on, but the sky is red. I went to go take a photo. I looked out my window. I could not see a red sky. So I didn't know whereabouts she was and what direction it was in. She said, it won't pick it up on camera. I said, okay. You know, and I said to her, I'll speak to you later. Anyway, when she come back, she said to me, what did she say? About how it was all smoky and it was really eerie. That's what she said. Her sister said she couldn't see it. And I said to her, that's because you've got to be a believer to actually be able to see it. So I had this fly that was flying around the other day. Well, after I turned off the camera, he come and landed here. He got his little antennas and he was like talking to me with his little legs. And I'm like, what are you trying to say to me? Let me record it. You go to record it, even though like he's allowed me to mess around, move around, and like just he flies off. And so what I've noticed is like being with the kids and saying to them, have you seen like how the birds are behaving? As soon as I say it, they stop doing it. So it's all like an internal thing. Really, to kind of, it's hard to say to someone because as soon as you do, like the evidence disappears. Okay, they either see it or they don't. And if they don't believe, then there's no chance they're gonna. It's like, stop trying to convince people to see something when they clearly don't, and they're not going to, because this stuff doesn't appear until you're a believer. And then you realise that the animals are talking to you. Like, the amount of times the kid's gone, have you seen, like, especially Tia? They said, have you seen Tia all of a sudden, what she keeps doing? I said, it's because you believe. You open up more that actually you can communicate with the animals. You can talk to them. You have the power of the creator, have control over all of it. You just have to know how to use that power. And then tap into it. And once you start tapping into it, that's why all the sign synchronizations are fucking crazy. And like with Tia, she just go... And I just sit there now and I go, what are you trying to tell me? And then I can think about what I was thinking, because it's all an internal job. So stop trying to like convince others or get others to see stuff that they don't see, because they're not believers. That's why it's important that you just work on your own beliefs, okay? And call it in, the power. Oh man, I don't even think we've really tapped into hardly any of it yet. I know we've really stepped up a lot as our beliefs opened and we've allowed it and our faith is strengthened. Let's get this romance angel and we're going to get on to the next message. It's safe. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And there's relocation, there's booking a marriage here maybe, maybe looking around new homes. He's going to fix it. He's going to be dependable. It's going to be awesome and passionate, a new beginning, sex on legs. It's all of it is your happily ever after. And it looks like the masculine's ready to really work and balance out this infinity. To infinity and beyond. It's safe for you to love Buzz. It just like, he kind of relied on that, not any oxygen. Like, You know what I'm saying? He couldn't let his visor up because he thought that he was going to die. So take a deep breath of fresh air. It's like you're safe. So it's like the shield's up, the visor. This card indicates that you're protecting your heart from hurt because of painful relationship experiences. However, the angels can only bring as much romance as you're allowed inside. If you have a shield around your heart or around your mouth, take the mask off. They're trying to silence you. Okay. Need some fresh air. Okay. If you're wearing a mask, try not to wear it so much. Take that however you want. Try not to wear that mask so much. It's safe to breathe. Nice countryside. Somewhere that's quite remote, safe to breathe. It's safe to be. That's what we're all looking for. It's a safe space just so that we can just be who we're here to be and live happily ever after. They go, do you believe in that? Yeah, I do. Okay. So if you have a shield around your heart, how is love to get in? A closed heart repels the sensitive partner you're trying to attract. Following your inner guidance will protect you and simultaneously allow you to feel loved and loving. Trust your intuitive senses with respect to other people's trustworthiness and open your heart to those who are kind and gentle. And I feel that's why the masculine, he really does want to adopt this way of being as well. To just be. Ask the angels to bring caring individuals, including a romantic partner, into your life, and they'll do so, provided that you listen to and follow their guidance. Okay, next story. Let's do it. What's going on under the tea? It's like, drink up now. Oh my goodness, I have to. Like, me and Emily was talking about this because, I mean, we do really quite crave. It's definitely a big desire is to have our own kind of bistro, coffee shop. And we was talking about like tea and tarot, and I can kind of like read tarot cards with every cup of coffee and, you know, do tea leaves. I said to Emily, maybe you can read tea leaves after they finish their tea. It's like a good idea. I've got loads of them. It's okay, you can take it if you like. It doesn't matter to me. My dreams will manifest at the right time, but how awesome. But that's something I'm kind of craving, is to have some premises. I'm kind of back to that desire. I really do want somewhere that can I can provide an environment for people to come and relax and get themselves a cup of tea, a slice of cake, and a chat with me. Okay, I'm going to do, listen, let's do one more. Oh dear. Oh, okay. I think that's my kind of focus for this week. Well, why not? Why not? Okay, this time we're going to work backwards. So we're going to a romance angel first. We're not touching them lovers or court. I'm not touching them. I want to know where the other ones went. Seriously, hiding my cards. Where did they go? I can see them. They've reappeared. I swear to God. Guess where they are? Under the sexual tarot. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, job's done. The job's a good one. So this could be the one. So now we're having a look at, are you sure? Are you sure it's me? Are you sure it's you? This card signals that you've already met the person you romantically seek. Perhaps you're already in a relationship with him or her. The romance angel sent you this card because it seems you're not recognising or enjoying the full potential of this person and relationship. Sometimes you may overlook someone who's meant for you because you have a different idea of what your partner should look or act like. Well, that last question hopefully answered some of that. So take a moment to consider who this might be. The first person to come to mind is probably the one. Let me reread that part because I kind of broke the flow. So sometimes you may overlook someone who's meant for you because you have a different idea of what your partner should look or act like. Take a moment to consider who this might be. The first person to come to mind is probably the one. Next, invite the romance angels into your dreams as you're going to bed. Ask them to give you very clear information about your romantic partner, either in your present relationship or your future one. So there's definitely stuff that's been happening during dreams. So it feels very much like the masculine really wants to know. It's important why you answer the questions that might come through, because they're picking up on it. Okay, there's a connection there. So they're receiving loads of guidance and information and direction, really on how you want to live and be treated, and how much you value, I want to say, yourself and your space. So next, invite the romance angels into your dreams as you're going to bed. Ask them to give you very clear information about your romantic partner, either in your present relationship or a future one. During sleep, you're more open to angelic guidance. When you awaken, you may not remember your dreams, but you will have a clearer sense of romance and partnership. Take any action you feel called to based on your inner guidance, even if it seems unrelated to your love life. Trust that the angels are leading you toward the one you desire. So let's actually have a look and see what's being drawn, because what's being drawn, it's like this image, this vision that's being drawn in dream space. Okay, so this image has been, I feel the masculine's been seeing images, as in kind of shapes, signs. His third eye definitely opened here to signs and synchronizations. Really, this is just clarifying, is this what you're thinking about, Divine Feminine? Is this what I'm picking up on? So he might be researching the same stuff that you're researching. He definitely wants to protect this connection and block anyone else from getting close to it. He's got marriage on the mind, so he definitely wants to stand his ground, protect what's his. So he has already met the romantic partner that he seeks. He knows that. That's why it feels like a bit of an urgency here to find out, to have some questions answered. King of Cups. He's ready for marriage. He has the ring ready. You want to talk about the ring? Oh my, really? Okay. I don't really have any opinions about that. Okay, but let's have a look. So this is a transition. 5 of Pentacles. Does the ring matter? No. So whether or not because I don't know. That's going through like a financial strain. Will love do? Of course it will. I mean, it's like, can you propose without a ring? Well, of course, it's a commitment, isn't it? It's not a ring, just like it's not all down to a ring or a piece of paper. It's actually a commitment that's felt and spoken. Okay. We're going to get one more. I feel more like he wants to spend any money he's got, rather than it being on like a nice flashy ring. He'd rather put it into your relocation and the wedding of your choice. I suppose the spot. I do feel that if he's walked away from someone else, or the consequence of remarrying and moving away, he might have some money, but it could be a bit of a financial drain if he has to worry about coming up with. I mean, some people like want a really expensive ring. Like, I don't know, it's like important to them, like that you have the engagement ring and so I feel that this could be on his mind. Look. Why are you asking if I want to know a secret? It's like he might have a ring. This might be something that maybe was his mum's or his grandmother's, a ring that's been, is it emerald? A ring that's maybe been passed down. It feels like it's a ring that maybe he's kept safe. He might not have used this ring. It's like this ring was for the one. So I don't think he has to go and get a ring. I think he has one. And he knows the perfect ring, but it's that's kind of like, but it was like, do you want to know a secret? Okay. Are we getting one more from here? Yeah. I don't. Have you got to keep it secret? This could be the one. I feel like this is a decision of the past where maybe he rushed into marriage, but he had this ring. But it was like it caused him conflict. We're tapping in a minute to the other cards, but I feel like this is a family heirloom. Okay, and it's like this ring's available for the divine feminine, and it's going to be perfect. An emerald. Okay, and it's like this has been saved for his true love. Maybe you need to be quiet because it could cause conflict if this come out and a past partner, you know, found out that this wasn't given before. So, but there's something special, but it's a secret. There's something a secret about a ring. Ding. Shall I look at the bottom? Let's look at it. This is reserved for that someone special. Someone that means the world to you. So that alone is a commitment in itself, that this ring has been reserved. Whether the divine masculine's been aware of this ring or whether this ring is kind of, it's just the ideal. It's like a thought. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at these random cards. I adore you. Only the best for his girl. He means the best. There's a sun here. Oh, it's his mum's ring. This could be his mum's ring. Handed down to the son. And I imagine for this reason. To give to her son's true love. The one that he truly adores. Oh, that's beautiful. Greed. Not for someone who's greedy. Not for someone that wouldn't see the importance of the ring that may later on sell. Even if you kind of split up, they wouldn't give the ring back. Not to give it to someone who's greedy. And actually when you want that, that's when you want that ring back. Because, you know, it was your mum's and you've given it to the wrong partner. Everything works out. You've got to give it to someone that you cherish. Very much importance on this ring. It's like a Cinderella's slipper. It'll be the right fit. I remember this with my engagement ring with my husband. Oh my goodness, the stone kept falling out and falling out and falling out. It felt like it had bad luck with it. In the end, I was like, I don't want to wear a bloody engagement ring, okay? And when I got my wedding ring, I made sure, I think we got like an 18 karat gold. So I wanted just like a sturdy kind of band. I mean, pretty, very pretty. But it was like, I don't know, it didn't really, we had matching wedding rings. We had our names inscribed inside with the date that we married. And yeah, they're just your wedding bands. It's not actually something that I would sell to get money out of. It was a very pleasant marriage. But the disaster with I remember thinking back then, I was only, how old was I when I got, I was 20 when I actually got engaged, just before I was 21. And I remember thinking, is this like doomed? You know, when you look at the signs, you think, fucking hell, you know. And now you would just expect it, it's just all divinely designed, isn't it? A certain way. We've got a lover. So that's what I feel. You need to give this ring to someone who would cherish it, your lover, your divine lover. It feels like this ring needs to be passed down. Okay. We'll get one more from here. Yeah. It's something to do with the father. I imagine it would probably be an engagement ring, maybe, that the Divine Masculine's father might have given his mother. And for some reason, I don't think that he's parted with it. That's what he's thinking about. Husband. Marriage. Okay. Wow. Right. Let's get down to it. My heart aches. And now you're giving me a heartache. It's a fool's game. Now, that was by Pepsi and Shirley. They were the backing singers to Wham. Just so I'll tell you that. And they had that hit song, Heartache. So let's have a look at the channel of love. What's with this heartache? It feels like it's, what is it? Is it aching or is it healing? I can visualise like a crack. We're going to have a look at the energy cards, because I can see a heart that's kind of got a crack that's like mending. It's taking me to a heart that's in that deck. You've got puppy love. Yeah, it's a nice love. Nice love. It feels like your mum would say, like, oh, she's nice, love. You know, like, yeah. Someone that the parents would love. Live in the Tao. There's definitely secrets here. Okay, it's all been a bit hush-hush. And we've got addicted. You need to give it to someone that you're totally and utterly in love with and you cherish, and in a way, like, you want to, like, spoil her. Greedy, like, you want to give her the world, all of it. And you trust that. This has to be someone that you really do trust. And with the addicted here, I feel that this could have been over time. It's like this love just doesn't weaken. If anything, it strengthens. And the faith in the love strengthens more as well. Mr. Know-It-All. And he knows it. So he knows now. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This could be the one. This could be the one to give the ring to. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Well, thank goodness you've got a ring. Otherwise, I'm sure you could just find a little daisy and just make a little daisy ring out of it. Come on. Improvise. It's not about the money, is it? It's about the love, the commitment. But there are financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay. Right. They're going to let me use the Lovers Oracle. Let's do it, because we've got lovers all over this place. Especially when I said it was Pepsi and Shirley that sang Heartache. It was like, and I said we've got lovers all over the place. It's like, oh. Maybe it's like, will I ever find the one, you know, the right one? Like, you've already met them. Let's look at these messages. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time, and nothing is missing. How beautiful. Anyone up for a massage? I don't think they're massaging, I think they're healing, but it still looks good position. It still looks relaxing. Oh my goodness, look, she's dreaming away with them love hearts. He's like healing. It's like he's touching all her pressure points. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Let's get one more, and then we'll pull one more story, I think. We've got to have 3, haven't we? Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay, so one more story. See while we're waiting. For nature to take its course. We know, okay, but still, one more story. How long have I been on for? 40 minutes? Okay, let's have another story. We're going to just go with the tarot first. What's the tea? Spill the tea. What's the saying? Under the tea. Under the tea. Okay, someone's in love and they're talking about it now. They might be planning, I don't know whether a divorce needs to happen, but they're talking to someone, they're finalising things, look. So the focus is on love now. He knows what he needs to focus on. He's very close to that veil there. Very close, okay, to unveiling. It's like he's got the bench in the way. He's up on it. He's peeking through. Is there an audience the other side? I don't know. But it's like, oh. Anyway, what else is he doing? Because he's quite scared. It looks like he's got a microphone, a big microphone maybe. Or, I'll tell you what it took me to. It took me to Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, I believe it is, when they're hiding out in Grimmault's place. What number is that? Is it number 11? Anyway. And it's like they have the extendable ears, so it's like earwigging, listening in. So I felt like it was like, I felt an anteater's nose, and then it took me to like them ears, and he's like listening, and then you can see something else there. So he's listening, and then it's like he's then putting that into preparation. He's now preparing. He's talking to people here, making plans. What else? Okay, so he needs to walk away. He needs to go somewhere. Justice. He's leaving behind 8 cups here. It's like he's crossed the water and he's going on a new voyage. He's planning this. He's got his 1 cup, which means he's sure. He's at the 9 of cups because he has his page of cups here. His page of cups. His pages. Okay, pages. Something to do with the pages. Like the yellow pages. That would be like the directory of all businesses, companies in a certain area. You'd have like the yellow pages for your area that would give you telephone contact details for local businesses. The yellow pages. So he's left and he's off on a new voyage. Something about seeing the moon differently from there. Justice. So what's going on behind that veil there? That is just about to be like revealed. Justice is being served here. It's like everyone gets what they really do desire deep down. Feels like there needed to be a certainty about what direction to go in. 9 of Wands. Yeah, because this masculine is on a clean path here. He could have been near water. Or he loves the water. Is there a best of both worlds? Because he's left trees. He's left trees. I'm not sure. He's looking. So this could have been like a directional thing. Do we go close to water or do we go close to nature? Let nature take its course. So I feel like there's a spot where you can find both. Okay. The devil. And best of both worlds, really, with the devil. It's like, why did you put that thought into my mind? So now it's definitely looking for the ideal location. Or you're such a devil. Of course, because it's the Queen of Wands. So it's something that the Divine Feminine feels like she's easygoing. It's like, well, you just find the best. Not you'll find the best. You just expect that the best will be shown to you. Okay. So it's like, watch, wait and see. You can have everything that you desire. Oh, and that's exactly what the Divine Masculine's doing. He's like, okay then. So it's just intend where you want to go and watch how the Divine delivers. This is a big lesson for the Divine Masculine to sit back and watch. It's like you say it's not possible and the counterpart will say, watch and see. No wait and see. It's like watch and see. yeah, there's still some movement the masculine needs to do. It seems to be a leap of faith. So, we have here, feels like, what the devil are you talking about? And it's like, we'll wait and see. Put your desires and your intentions out there. Interesting that they've both got like pyramids here. So their intention seems to be on the same thing. And it feels like it's the best of both worlds. And it's like wait and see. All the masculines stand waiting to see whether or not it will be delivered. Well, you have to lift your head first. Take down your guards so you can actually see if it's going to happen. Let go of the burden and try having some faith. Okay, so it really is here scared to jump into like trust in the universe, having blind faith on this. But it looks like he's doing it. It's like push forward. Don't get scared now. So maybe he's just not looking up because it's a bit scary to have so much faith that everything's going to work out just fine. What's the bottom of the deck? Yeah. Whew. Not go charging him. But I did say there is some action. It wasn't about like, it was like watch and see, not wait and see. Wait and see. Is that all right? Make up a word. Wait and see. Let's have a look at what the Lover's Oracle wants to say. Alright, we'll take that one, okay. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Yes, it does, look. Okay. Wait and see. If you want, watch and see. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. I think the Divine Masculine did wait and he's seen now. Okay, now it's time to really open up your eyes. It's like now that your belief has expanded, it's like now watch the miracles come in easily. How it all lines up. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, where's the book gone? The romance angels are helping you via other people to the degree that you'll allow this assistance to occur. So now you're kind of like thinking about locations. I've been saying this to my children. It's like, who do you know? Who do you know that might be able to help, or, you know, you have contacts? Or have a look at what opportunities actually arise and think, well, actually I'd like to like be there. That's the area that I've been drawn to, that's been calling me. So pay attention. The romance angels are helping you via other people to the degree that you'll allow this assistance to occur. This card indicates that you need to be more willing to ask for guidance, especially within the context of your love life. For instance, discuss your feelings, hopes and dreams, then allow others to help you. Perhaps they'll offer support, give advice, or even know of a potential partner among their acquaintances. This card is a signal that you would benefit from spending quality time with friends. If you're currently in a relationship, you'll get renewed enthusiasm by having regular outings with good friends. If you're single, then spending time with these special people will get you out of the house and bring in fresh energy. Your friends may also introduce you to a wonderful romantic partner. Okay, where are we going from here? We'll have a look at the random cards. Tease me, please. Okay, I feel like just allow these emotions, dreams, thoughts, desires to just keep spilling. Like it said, you never know who's going to be able to help you, open up doorways, make them actually made manifest. Especially now that you're thinking about them. Or the oracle. Tease me. I did. What else can I... Do you want to use the Tarot of Sexual Magic? Okay. Your wish is my command. Tease me with the oracle. Tease me, tease me, tease me, tease me, baby, till I lose control. Yeah, there's definitely... You are my sunshine. You are only this masculine sunshine. He's envious of anyone that even comes anywhere near you. If he doesn't get to be near you, it's like anyone whoever's in your presence or gets your attention, he's envious of. So he wants to marry you. Okay, are we going again? That's the song that goes, I'll sing the clean version. It's like, don't marry her, have me. Have me. Or it's like, well, it's a bit rude, isn't it? Again, marriage. Let's use these Channel of Love cards, and I'm going to end on a journey of love. Oh no, we were going to, sorry, okay, all right, I forgot. Mrs. Encouragement, tease you. Okay, with the cards, let's do it. So sorry, I did forget. Mr. Loverman, shut up. Let's do it. The divine intervenes. Okay, they say don't forget what you promised. So, all right, I won't forget what I promised. Can we have a drink? Do we have time? Not really. Okay, let's get it going then. Let's get it started. Yeah. Let's get it started in him. What's wrong with your black eyes? You've been up thinking sexual thoughts. Look at this. The Knave of Pentacles. It's just so intoxicating. Don't give me no shit on my table. Drunken love. Can we just say that? It's just the choice of who you marry, okay? We're going to end because we're still like bloody on this alcoholic. This one's drunken drink. And I think it's because we just kind of said, don't marry her. But like the words are, fuck me. Don't marry her, fuck me. Fuck me. Don't marry her, fuck me. Fuck me, don't marry her. Okay. King of Cups. And you can see that this lady here, she looks very more calming, gentle. Doesn't look anything like this one. This one looks really quite feisty, fiery, temperamental. And I feel that's what the masculine's been dealing with. And we have the masculine here, and I feel this is more the divine feminine's energy. Looks a bit more stable, doesn't it? And then we have the Seven of Swords here. Envy. He kind of wants to be with the divine feminine. Come on, like it's like hold that vision. The feminine here is looking at the coaster. She's still she's looking like she's got like a plait like me. Looking at the flowers. It's like don't allow this to like your postures are different. It's the divine masculine here who's all curled up and change. He wants things to change. Let's end on a journey of love. Okay, we're outside. He's asleep now. Okay, so Jasper's more settled. If I don't like elbow him. No, he's out. He's out for the count. Okay, maybe you'll be able to sleep a bit more better now. Yeah? Okay. Let's end on a journey of love. Intimacy. That card keeps coming up all the time. We've got loads. Okay, well, we haven't. We've got 4. What's the bottom? Hidden Beauty. Now, that's the card I saw when I split the deck. That really does feel like how the masculine's holding himself. Let's read this. 45. Hidden beauty. You are glimpsing beauty, and yet there is more to be revealed. There is more than what you are currently seeing. To attempt to force the vision will prevent you from seeing what is being revealed. Be patient and look more closely. Well, we'll have a look at both of these cards more closely. The fact is you can't actually see whether that's a feminine or masculine, or if that's hair. Could be a masculine's torso though. Be patient and look more closely. Soften your heart and ask to be shown the beauty in the situation that is being shown to you. Wait. Let the vision come alive and you shall witness what was once hidden. It said wait before we pulled this little spread. Let me hold this one up now so you can look closely. Look more closely. This oracle brings you a suggestion from divine guidance. You may think you see the whole picture, but if you look deeper, you shall see something that brings you much joy, hope, and reassurance. There is a more beautiful perspective here that affirms and nourishes you and all involved in the situations of your life that are puzzling you at present. Take heed and relax. All is as it's meant to be, and soon you too will be able to see. When I close my eyes at night, I see your face, your lips, the brush of your hair across your brow, the down of your skin, soft against my touch. My love grows in the solitude, listening for the morning light and you. It's what you're doing all night, intimacy. 35. I feel like this has been going on. I don't know why, but I feel like for 10 nights. Have you been awake for like 10 nights? I keep getting that message. It's like on the 10th night, you're really going to be drained, but I don't know where you're finding your energy. It's like you want to be awake at night, but because your connection is really strong, but this is like draining. I feel like it's the divine masculine's energy. Let's look at this intimacy. So we're going to go back 10. What happened? Are you letting us know what's gone on in this, like, is it a 10-day period? Intimacy. Your vulnerability is the key to your growing your vulnerability is the key to your growing spirituality. Now is the time to share yourself openly, without pretense or defensiveness. Let down the barriers that have held you apart from another, from the divine, from the world, and let yourself be held by the experiences of your life, without needing to defend against them. Expect nothing and be open to receive everything. Your vulnerability is your way forward now. You are learning that you have enough strength to truly surrender. You are brave enough to allow yourself to be truly lived by the divine. The message of this oracle is that you have recently opened yourself up in new ways to meet the world and your loved ones, or are considering doing so in order to share something of yourself with another. Do it. You are ready to be seen and received more than ever before. Okay, the poem's intimacy. Becoming one, allowing all that is, both within and without, to blend. Like a wave meeting the shore, each aspect of who we are is part of a grander whole, and in truth, yet greater still. To know myself is to know you, whether I look in your eyes, or touch lips, or hold hands, or bathe in the warmth of our embrace. Well, let's have a look at these other 3 cards. Let's do this one next. Heart of the moment. Card number 16. It's definitely about being caught up in a moment, but this moment goes on for hours and hours and days. It seems weeks, months, if not into years. You are entering a time in your life where past and future are colliding. In this present moment, you have a powerful opportunity to decide how you wish to continue in a certain pattern of relating or not. This may mean leaving a relationship or starting a new one, but even if you cannot yet make that decision with peace in your heart, you can still partake of the heart of this moment and decide how you shall choose to be. Will you speak? Will you choose to let go of shame and criticism, of judgment and anxiety, of loss and despair, and just be with your own heart now? Will you choose in this moment to trust yourself, even if that trust says you have to wait a while longer before you can make a long-term decision? This is a time when you can alter your future, stepping into relationship with another, with the divine, with yourself in a new way. Even the smallest choice for love is a step in the best direction. You have the heart of the divine within you. It's not too hard for you to choose love. Let go of the people who want you to choose jealousy or fear or doubt. Their games are not nearly as fun. Choose love, and who knows, maybe they'll join your party instead. This oracle brings you a message. You are in a transition zone in your life and relationships. It is one moment that will manifest as many opportunities, where one choice will open up many pathways to fulfillment for you. We always have the chance to create our future with our present choices, but at this time, you are in an especially fertile karmic period, having just come out of a cycle of learning and about to enter into a new cycle. This is a time to be willing to take a chance or a risk to be happy within yourself, no matter what is going on around you. Your life is about to take a karmic turn, and you can feel peace in that knowing. Seed of the heart with heart of the moment, her grace. I'm not reading those. Okay. We're going to carry on. I've still got two more. We have to go at some point. Here's the poem. Love provides the opportunity to express the core essence of our very nature. It touches us at a level of feeling beyond the human norm and renders our beings incapable of a feeling with greater depth or wonder. Love is the fabric of life. It is the substance that holds it all together and the magic that opens the unknown. It is the quality that speaks to our soul, that opens our heart, that excites our spirit and allows us in its presence to become something greater than ourselves, something more than we are alone. Oh, it goes to Her Grace next. Her Grace is just here. It wanted me to see this, okay, because it's card number 17, but it's like pointing to the intimacy card. I felt like it was reaching over, reaching out. Okay. The goddess is awakening within your life. It may be within your own body, with an essential deepening of relationship with your own body or with the body of another, through expanding creativity, a sudden burst of feeling that you cannot logically explain, a desire to move, to dance, to express yourself, to sing, to write music, to draw, to play in nature, to swim and to collect shells and lie on your back in the moonlight gazing at the stars. Let her reach you. She is calling to you from ancient times, calling you to allow her more deeply into your life. Celebrate the divine feminine. She is coming to life for you. Whether man or woman, your life is about to be touched by her magic, never to be the same again. This oracle brings you a message. There is a woman who brings divine blessing into your life, who is trying to connect with you more deeply. The blessing may be one that is obvious or one that is hidden in a challenge. The woman may be your own body, if you are female, or your own inner feminine, if you are male. It may be a spiritual or physical being, the great mother, your lover, your sister, or your dearest friend. It may be a woman as yet unknown to you, but who holds a soul contract with you, an agreement predestined to awaken you. The empowerment will come to you not by rejecting what is offered by this feminine's presence, but by embracing it and finding your truth through it. This is exciting because it means you are growing. You are entering into the feminine temples of wisdom and finding a home there. I was born long before our time, and yet my time with you is something new, for you awaken in me a spirit that was longing for release, waiting for your touch. I thought I was safe to stay inside the boundaries and walls I carried with me. You touched all of me. and we walked outside the lines together. Oh, I love it. Okay, now we've got, stop giving me more cards, okay? I'm only going to read the poems for these 2 cards. And we have lovers, of course we do. Card number 57. Just get the poem ready. It's quite a nice long one. You want me to read all of it? Okay. Yes, it's love. It drives you forward and pulls you back to your heart. It makes the mind mad with misunderstanding and breaks it open into enlightened compassion. It is love. Your yearning heart shall have it. Your destiny is to be the lover of the beloved. This oracle brings a message of love, love, love. It is finding you now. Be open to it in all its forms. Be the god and the goddess of love and paint the town red. Play in passionate embrace with life as your lover and prepare to receive even more than what you believe you are capable of handling. Love is a magic word that holds the universe together. It is both an emotion and something. How do I say this word? Okay. I don't know how you say this word. I've totally gone blank now on love. That's what love does. It makes you fucking crazy. And something ephemeral. Okay. Love is a magic word that holds the universe together. It is both an emotion and something ephemeral that lives like a fire's glow or the pink lights on the clouds after the sun has set. Interesting. It is alive and yet indefinable. It causes the heart to beat more rapidly, feelings to show, and young people to write, sing, dance, and become totally immersed in its hold. Breathe. Love can beckon coyly, or flaunt itself with wanton abandon. Love can live and grow seemingly forever, or vanish in a fleeting moment when we least suspect. And in the twilight of our years, reflecting on the life we have lived, it is love which colours every turn and twist of our memory. And when we pass from this earthly plane, it will be love that will light our soul on its journey home. Let's get on with this last one. Jeez. Devotion to the small. It's very much like, look at these colours. It's like they're kind of purity. Devotion to the small. One looks a bit purer than the other now. A bit whiter white. What colour's your wedding dress? White or ivory? 32. Okay. She bows. She honours growth. She sees that within the smallest flower there is a teaching of the earth, the gospel of Gaia, the mystery of life demonstrated. She recognises that she too is of nature, subject to the mysteries of growth and life. That is honouring nature. That in honouring nature, in taking pleasure in life, she opens her heart to allow great creation to happen through her. This is the feminine wisdom alive in men and women with open hearts. Some light back, thank you. So, bring it back. Focus. Put the card down. Jeez. There is an innate wisdom within you that understands this devotion to the Earth Mother as an important step in fulfilling your spiritual destiny on this planet. She is speaking to you now, letting you know that there is a small change happening, something that is growing within you, that you may recognise but not think is so important. Yet she tells you now that it is very significant. Soon you will see that what you thought was a seed to yield a single flower is actually blossoming into a lush garden of manifestation. Gratitude and love for the small changes happening are leading you into fullness that you can only dream of. Enjoy. The message of this oracle for you is that your blossoming is occurring now, and the Earth Mother has gratitude for your presence within her being, for the work you are doing to help other human beings. She asks for you to surrender any concerns you have to her, So let her creative power continue to gently guide you into your rightful place in the world, that you may shine as you were born to do, in service to the evolution of this planet. She is helping you now. Trust her. A flower is a poem that tells you the truth of a thought in the fragrance of a dream, as fleeting as a heartbeat, as lasting as a memory. We'll get to these lovers oracle, let's do it. We're ending on these. Show their face, look, at the end. Okay, guys. Under the tea. Once you see into someone's soul, you're connected forever. So close still. Remember what I said? Look at the reflection here. Sometimes the one thing you are looking for is the one thing you cannot see. You just feel it. You just know. We're going to get one more. Okay, 2. Greedy. Just looking at the image first. What's he doing? Why are the phrases goodbye, I'm sorry, and I love you so easy to pronounce and yet so hard to say? The final one. It's the final countdown. Okay, I can't see what it says. What are they doing? They've got their heads together here. Desire does not demand love before it traps you, but desire with love creates a powerful bond. That's created over time. Not feeling as if someone wants to trap you, just actually wanting to be. When you actually want to be with somebody. Desire does not demand love before it traps you, but desire with love creates a powerful bond. Okay, I'll look at the bottom of the deck. Oh, my legs. I need to get up and walk around, I think. I need to stretch myself out. Where's the deck gone? Oh, clicky knees. Feel a bit stiff today. It's all good. The sun's out. Love will die if held too tightly, and love will fly if held too lightly. You've got to find that balance here with love. Okay, guys, have yourself a fantastic Saturday, and I will catch up with you guys later. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.